Hello, my name is Deandre Seals. This is my seventh You Got Some Nerve Shut Up video, and I want to address the African American community, the Democratic Party, Al Sharpton, Whoopi Goldberg, and about the 50 years of hip hop. Look what it has done. It killed Tupac and Biggie because black people couldn't get along with each other. Okay, now we have in hip hop the two biggest asses in hip hop, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Two minority women, millionaires at the Met Gala, acting like savages, want to fight. They got millions of dollars. They got luxury cars and everything, and they want to fight each other at a gala that is national and international, wearing $100,000 worth of clothes. For what? Why are y'all angry at each other? Y'all are living the American dream. Y'all are angry because the white man has made you rich and y'all are simple. Because it takes simpleness to be a millionaire and want to fight another millionaire. For what? Why are y'all fighting each other at the Met Gala? Y'all should be loving each other and be happy and proud that y'all are rich and millionaires. But yet y'all are fighting each other. Then we got Gene Deal, P. Diddy's ex-security guard, talking about all he did, talking about him having sex with Ja Rule, Usher, put him in the hospital and had sex with him. Why are we doing this? You made money with him, Gene Deal. You didn't say nothing when it was going on. Why are you saying something now? Trying to nail him to the cross for media and the white man. We're black, and Black Lives Matter. Why are y'all doing that? Jaguar Wright, everybody's gay. Nicki Minaj, Alicia Keys, Swiss Beats, Usher, Mary J. Blige. Why are you talking about all these people? Leave them alone. What they do to you? Trying to destroy their character and their reputation because you're mad that you didn't make it. You were there with Jay-Z, and they all used you, and you didn't get what you're supposed to get. And now you're mad, and you're attacking them. Social media, leave them alone. Tevin Campbell and everybody, leave them alone. Mind your business. Leave them alone. What are you doing that for? What are you getting out of it? You, Whoopi Goldberg, what did you get out talking about Donald Trump, Letitia James? What are y'all getting out of it? Nothing. What are you doing for the black community? What are you doing to improve the quality of work, or quality of life in Bed-Stuy, East New York, Harlem, or anywhere else in Queens in the African American community? Guess what? You can take people out of the hood or the ghetto, but the ghetto is still in them because look how they're acting with millions of dollars. How they're acting like savages and talking like savages to each other. Because whiter media has made them rich and they're simple. And they don't represent me. They represent themselves. And I'm happy they're rich. And then we got T.I. attacking Candace Owens. If you would let her, T.I., answer that question, which era was America greater, she would have gave you the facts and statistics to prove it. But you didn't let her do it because you know why? Because you think you're intelligent with your money. No, you're not. She's educated and she's studied. You are rich and opinionated, and you intellectualize your ignorance. And when they were booing her, all she said, "Why are you booing facts?" You didn't let her talk the facts. And you disrespected her and told her she's starting off with bullshit. The bullshit came out of your mouth. It didn't come out of her mouth. It came out of your mouth. But now you're on YouTube promoting yourself like you dissed her. You dissed yourself. If you let that woman finish and answer your question, she'll give it to you. Facts. That's what Candace Owens talks about. And she talks about all the things that we need to be addressing. Not Donald Trump. Donald Trump didn't do nothing to us. We did to ourselves. All America did was sucker punch us and made you fools think that they were mad. White people were mad with a white man named Donald Trump for being white. And then guess what he did? Voted that white man back in the White House. And now he's taking back all the civil rights things they did in the 60s to help us benefit the American dream. Why do you think America's not giving you reparation? Because if they do, they see what you're going to do with it. Act like savages and talk like fools. So why should they give it to you? And Letitia James, now you're talking about Donald Trump and his administration. Guess what? What are you going to do to change it? Are you going to start the second civil rights movement and fight Donald Trump for the next 4 years like you did for the past 11, 12 years? Talking about him. Every time you beat him up and you talk about him, he's going to get y'all back. He's going to do something to piss y'all off. So stop trying to piss him off and get on the job and start the second civil rights movement. Because y'all ain't doing nothing to make me proud. Talking about Donald Trump. Not nothing. And you're not doing nothing but trying to use him to make yourself important. Wasting time. Wasting time. And you know what I'm saying is true. Y'all should be in the streets in Harlem. Y'all should have collective protesters in all the major cities on the East Coast on the same day about Donald Trump and what he's doing, and we're not going to stand for it. But y'all are scared of him. Y'all have to be scared of him. He had you at the presidential thing, and y'all were scared to talk. You hold up signs, and now you're still talking about him? I am ashamed of y'all to not be in the streets protesting. Al Sharpton, you have an organization called the Action Network. Will you let your network take action and stop talking about Donald Trump on these TV shows? Your opinion of what you think ain't gonna change nothing. But what you do can change something. But what you say at your mouth ain't gonna change nothing. You gotta get these people in the streets. All of our black people, poor, rich, and franchised and enfranchised. Guess what? We have to get them in the streets and cry, it's not fair. And we have to start a movement to tell America to stop killing black males and black men. Do you know about Ota Benga? He's a 13-year-old African boy that was brought from the Congos in Africa in 1903 and put in the Bronx Zoo monkey cage by white men and fed bananas so white people can come and take pictures of them. Let's talk about that. Do you know about that? We need to address stuff like that and remind America that they hate us, and they still do, and that's why Donald Trump went back to the 60s and changed all that was done to benefit us. Let's start talking about that. Let's talk about Ota Benga, the 13-year-old African boy from Congo in Africa that white people brought to the Bronx Zoo in 1903, put him in the monkey cage for white people to take pictures of him eating bananas like he was a monkey. Let's talk about that. Not Donald Trump. Let's talk about that. The book is called Spectacle. And America's making a spectacle of y'all now, crying. After 70 years I've been on this earth, and y'all are still crying. You don't like us. You're doing this to us. Well, when are you going to make sure that America realizes that you mean Black Lives Matter and put your foot down and stop being scared? Mm-hmm. All that good tone talking ain't going to do nothing. Ain't going to do nothing. You got to get your feet in the streets, your mouths to be heard. Okay? We had the Million Man March. We had the March on Washington. We had all that. Now it's time for us to have the we ain't going for that. You got some nerve. Shut up, Donald Trump. That's what we need. The movement. You got some nerve. Shut up, Donald Trump.
Yeah.
What are y'all waiting on? Because I'm waiting on your start so I can take my crippled butt out in the street and march with you. Because I got a whole lot to say to y'all for not doing what you're supposed to do. I'm tired of y'all on these white media shows talking like you have concern. Who cares about what you think about what he's doing? What are you going to do about what he's doing? We need y'all. Whoopi Goldberg. We need you, Al Sharpton. We need you, Michelle Obama. We need you, Barack. We need all of y'all to come and march, okay, and protest with us. We need you, Oprah. We need you, Gayle King. We need you. We don't need you, Gayle King, saying, Robert, Robert. We need you saying, Donald Trump, stop. Donald Trump, stop. That's what we need you saying. We don't need you saying, Robert, Robert. That's what we need. We need black people to get in the streets and start protesting. Not rioting, protesting. Speaking your mind. Okay? Not only talk shows for the white man. Say what you want to say. Oh, that's nice. You said that really, really nice. We don't need that. We need y'all to put action. Your network has action. 145th Street in Links Avenue, Harlem. Get on your job, Al Sharpton. Okay? Get on your job. Letitia James, The Art of the Deal. Get on The Art of the Kill. And make sure them 12 white men pay for what they did to Robert Brooks. And leave Donald Trump alone. Okay? Now you're talking about Donald Trump now and what he's doing in his administration. Oh, your tongue, your good tongue talking ain't going to change nothing. But your feet and your marching will. Walking over the bridge in memory with Oprah and John Legend and them. Guess what? That's a waste of time. March to the White House and raise hell with your voices. Okay? Make a difference. Make a difference because we can. And you're right, Al Sharpton. We need to make them respect our money and stop spending our money with them. But we also need to do that along with the second civil rights movement in America. It's here. The platform is here for you to address and do it, and you're not doing it. Why? Why? You get dressed up and go everywhere else. Get dressed up and do this. Get in the street. I want to walk on the street with y'all. Okay? Because it's time for us to tell Donald Trump, you got some nerve, shut up.